Not every day is bright and sunny. It's going to be wet today. It's going to be very wet. It's going to be, I think yesterday there was flooding in Victoria. There was hailstones the size of golf balls. Casterton got flooded, Western Victoria. So it's going to be wet today. You can see it's going to be very wet. Never shows up on camera though, but you'll probably see us dripping wet. So what's your trick to working in the rain?
Just power through, man.
Just power through.
Power through and think of a smoker.
And it is a Friday, so it's not too bad on a Friday because you know you're going home, you're going to get a hot shower and it's going to be all good. So let's try and have some fun. All right, and the rain's getting heavier. All right, better bloody rain because I've got my waterproofs on and I'm already starting to get warm.
Nah, man, no way.
I don't know, it's kind of fun in the rain. Don't you think? Woo, that gets hot. Oy. Bloody cypress. Jesus, this little saw is spitting fire, literally. I might take it in, get someone to work on it properly, rather than my dodgy home job. Victoria, Australia, no home of the bushfire. So it's all right today, but I've got to be careful on hot days. Probably just use that battery saw on hot days. So you're technically allowed to use chainsaws, but you shouldn't really. Like, every class I have, you always encounter someone who's involved in bushfires somehow. All right, for anyone who can't hear my intercoms, Quentin's got a fight in 3 weeks and he's got to lose weight. So this is fitness. This is Quentin's workout. Going for the Victorian amateur title fight to become pro fighter, and this is his training. Heavy. You ready? Look out. It's going to come right out there. So this is why you need a wing cut cypress and other trees like this, because they just tear out and they'll tear right down the trunk. But I wanted that to tear out because I wanted to land softly on the roof, no damage done, and then drag it off. Always load test new systems before you disconnect your old system. System before disconnecting your old system. put your wing cuts too high, too close. Need to put your wing cuts down lower. You compromise your hinge wood. Yeah, so I like criticism. I like constructive criticism. I find it helpful because it's not about me. I don't think of it as about me. I think everyone needs to know all the information. So I think it's good to criticize, and he actually did it well, simply, you know. Don't forget to tell him about this. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I didn't bother saying that because of this reason, but this one I was like, yeah, I probably should have said that actually. So no, I really enjoy technical criticism because I'm not perfect. And I had it the other day. I was taking a rescue class with some people. One of the guys who I was taking for class was actually a bloke that fired me about 10 years ago from a job, and he was known to be a bit of a prick. So, and he's very well known in the industry, but over the time since I knew him and what happened, I've heard very good reports from him. Like, I don't think it ended well for him at that company either, I'm not sure. But the guys, his workers, I trained for years, and they were really good, and they stuck with him they're still with him after like 5 years or something. So he's retained employees. His reputation has greatly improved depending on who you talk to. And yeah, we did a training lesson, which, you know, I called him out on some things, and he wanted to know if he could show some certain things to do with rescue. And my response was simple, like, shit, definitely step on my toes, because if you have something that I don't know, that's going to improve the industry, because I'm a trainer. So any information the students give me, I can pass it on to the next student. So I think that's the way you got to think of it. You've got to not think of it as your own ego and your own self. You just got to basically not care. Oh man, there's sweat in the eyeballs. Looks like we're getting wet. I'm not putting my jacket back on. Oh yeah, that's real rain. Ah yeah. At least it's not a slippery eucalypt I'm in. Oh my goodness. All right. So I'm up here, I'm gonna push this one out there. It's been raining on and off, but not too bad. Not saturated at all, so feels pretty good. And I might go around that one. Okay, so always load test new system before disconnecting the old system. And you can see here why you need cambium savers on trees you're just pruning. Because if I was just pruning this tree and I didn't use a cambium saver, this has worn through the cambium on this tree. Just my rope going up and down because I weigh so bloody much. This exposes the cambium, exposes the phloem, xylem, basically the veins of the tree. They run just under the bark, up and down, transporting nutrients and water up and all this stuff, and photosynthesis, sugar, starches, all this other stuff down, but essentially transport system up and down the tree. This has now been exposed, essentially possibly ring barking this part of the tree. Cypress are pretty hardy like this, so like whole side will die off, but not the rest of it. But it also opens it up to pathogens and infections and disease. So never natural crotch, which that's what this is, never natural crotch climb trees you're just going to prune. Unless obviously it's just transitioning up and you're not going to work on it much. I've been up and down a few times on this because I'm a terrible planner. All right, I'm just going to push this top down. No, don't put your wing cuts on the same line to compromise your hinge wood. Shut up.
Everybody loves the top coming down.
Ah, I got that bloody bush. We might turn into a fail channel. They're pretty successful, aren't they? In the words of Cool Hand Luke, yeah, well. So, got these ringtails up here. We didn't know they were in the tree, so I've got to try and shoo them out now. They're right above me, which means any fluids that come out of them come straight down on me. So, yellow in colour and very stinky. We'll go up, we'll try and shoo them down, and ringtails are lovely, beautiful. And they're really nice possums. You can usually pick them up, but these ones are a bit scared, so I'll get the camera up and you can have a look. The Australian ringtail possum, scientifically known as something or other, Pseudocherius peregrinus, has a remarkable and unique digestive system that allows it to digest its food twice. This process, called cacotrophy, involves the possum eating its own fecal pellets to extract maximum nutrients from the leaves it eats. Ugh. This behaviour helps it make the most out of its fibrous diet, which primarily consists of eucalyptus leaves that are difficult to digest and not very nutrient-rich. Additionally, the ringtail possum is known for its prehensile tail, which it uses almost like a fifth limb to grip branches as it moves through the trees at night. This tail gives it exceptional agility and balance, making it a fascinating example of arboreal adaptation.
He's a crazy man. He's a crazy man.
Yeah, it got a bit wet. The boys arrived though, right at the end. Oh, what a wet old day. Some days you put your waterproofs on and some days you don't.
Oh, man.
That's funny though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on.
Not funny at all.
Oh, this makes it worth it. This makes it good. This is fun.